Hey, what's going on, guys? Billy here. I wanted to make this really quick tutorial. I'm gonna try to keep it under 15 minutes, and it's basically just gonna be how to make money with solo ads, right? Like I get a lot of questions, and a lot of people don't really understand this traffic source. They hear that it sucks and it doesn't work, and I'm here to tell you it does work. And usually the issue is people just aren't really understanding how to make this work, and they don't understand paid traffic really, in my opinion. But there's definitely some other things that you may doing wrong, and hopefully I can clear that up for you today and help you find better sources of traffic and actually finally start making money with solo ads, right? Because solo ads, in my opinion, is a good traffic source, and it's really simple, it's quick, and if you know how to do things right, you're going to be able to have success with it. But that goes with any traffic source, right? Facebook, Google ads, Bing ads. I mean, there's a learning curve to all that, and you can't just go in there and expect to see results right away. There are testing and optimizing that needs to be done before you can have a profitable campaign, right? So I just wrote up this quick blog. As you see, there's no pictures or anything. It's just straight up information, guys. I'm a simple guy, and I don't like to beat around the bush. I'm just, this is all actionable content, and basically what you need to know. I didn't put anything else in here. So with that being said, if you never tried solo ads, guys, solo ads is basically somebody else's email list that they've already built, and they're giving you access to rent out that list to promote your offer. And when I say offer, I mean your capture page, right? You shouldn't be using solo ads if you're not going to be capturing email leads, right? The whole goal of any traffic source is really to build an email list, and you have to capture those emails. So if you're doing any kind of you know um, traffic or PPC, you should always be starting with a capture page, guys. Otherwise, you're not really building a business, right? You're building a commission business, but not a real, true, long-term successful business, right? And so, with that being said, guys, it's basically how it works is the email list owner will send an email to their list, which is basically going to be an ad. And if his subscribers like what they hear, like what they're reading in that email, they'll click on the link. The link will be your capture page. And some of those subscribers that clicked on that link will see your capture page. From there, if they're interested and they want to learn more, you will get an email, which will then make that email a lead in your autoresponder, right, guys? So the way that the solo ads, as far as pricing goes, a click is basically a view, one unique view, guys. These are unique, so you should never see. You'll never have to pay twice for the same viewer, right? I mean, most solo ad sellers have tracking that make sure that you get unique clicks, and they should be sending you information to make sure that you only got unique clicks, right? So the way it works is, let's say a traffic guy says his traffic is he's selling it for 70 cents a click, and you want 100 clicks. If you multiply that times the price, that comes out to $70. So that means that you're going to give him $70 to show your offer to 100 different people, right? That doesn't mean you're going to get 100 leads. That doesn't mean you're going to get sales. All his job is to show your offer to 100 different people, and it should be with traffic that's interested in making money online, right? Assuming that's the niche you're in. I mean, this solo ads are in every niche. You just gotta kind of hunt for them. So that's how that goes. So with that being said, let's just run over this real quick, and you can read this, guys, if I move too fast. But again, I want to keep this video short. So the first place, how to find reputable solo ad vendors. So the first place I would go is to Facebook, right? That's kind of the easiest. So when you go up here to the search bar, you'll just type in solo ad testimonials. You'll see a list. And when you click on there, what you're going to do is you'll see I've joined this one, but it'll say join. You will have to join here. And once you get approved, you can come in here and start looking at testimonials. So as you see here, this one has 42,000 members. So it's a pretty good big group. I would stick to the big ones like this. And this one I did link in the document there. But what you're looking for in here, guys, is, they have all the information here, who the seller is, the clicks, the opt-in rate, the tier one percentage, that's T1, that's the English speaking countries. The higher you can get that, the better. The sales, that's what I'm really interested in when I come in here. Although you need to take this information with a grain of salt, because really everything is BS until you test it, right? But if you see sales here, that's definitely something you want to explore. So what you would do is you would just hover over their name and check out their profile, guys. Make sure if the profile looks scammy, then most likely it's probably a scam seller, right? And this is probably a fake testimonial. So you want to go there and check it out. She may have a website to her solo ads. And if that's the case, you'll want to go to her website and see if the picture matches the picture on her profile. You don't want to get scammed. So you want to just, if it seems fake, just trust your gut. Don't go with it, right? Even if it does say sales here, right? This guy could be fake and all that, right? So you just want to keep scrolling down and look for stuff. Sales, yes, you see, this is why I keep buying Jeremy's traffic. So then once you find somebody you're interested in, just click on Jeremy's name and hit message and send him a message, guys. And what I did here was I added some things you can ask your vendor, right? Just to get to know them, basically. And if anything is fishy when you're having that conversation, well, just move on, right? But these are some questions that you can ask. So the next place that we go to is Udemy, right? So I also sell traffic here, and you can see I got 33%. But what you want to do is when you come to Udemy, you go to find sellers here. And basically you just want to scroll, guys. These top 3 or 4 are usually promoted. You can see that here. So that means they paid to have their profile on the top. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just letting you know. So basically the same here. You're looking for sales percentages with all these guys, right? So then what you do if you see it, that's pretty nice. So I'm gonna click on this guy. You're gonna click here, and you're gonna scroll down to the very bottom. He tells you exactly his list, 97% plus tier one. That's pretty good. That's almost 100%. And you'd scroll down here and you would look, at the stats. Great run, sales as always, got sales, great sales, thank you, got sales, got sales. And if you like them, obviously then you would come up here and place an order, right? And there's tutorials on how to do all that if you don't know. It tells you the start date here, how much the cost per click is, and you just move this. And sometimes if you go up, the date will change. So just keep track of that. You would put your link here, and then you would just pay, and he will get the notification and he'll let you know, right? So that's basically how you find them on Udemy. So another place, and I did add my recommended list of other vendors too, so you can just click here and get that. The other one here, which I'm not gonna go because I don't have Skype on here, and like I said, I want to keep this short. So you can go to Skype in the search bar. You can also do the same, search solo ads. I don't do a lot of buying here, but there are people on Skype. So again, you would want to message them on Skype, and also you can even ask them these same questions here, right? If anything seems fishy or off, just move on. Don't take a chance. Google, you can Google pretty much and find anything, right? So you can Google solo ads. What I imagine you're going to find here is probably a lot of the 10-cent clicks and stuff. You just want to stay away from that kind of stuff, guys. It's just not worth it. And usually traffic that cheap is, exactly what it is. It's just cheap. If you have guys that are reaching out to you in Facebook Messenger selling you 2,000 clicks for $70, run, guys. It's just fake stuff, right? So how do you win with solo ads, guys? That's really what you want to know, guys. So when it comes to winning with solo ads, excuse me, let me get this rid of here so I know where I'm at here. You basically want to track. This is where everybody goes wrong with many paid traffic sources, really, because they don't track. The only thing they track is the front end metric, right? And that's opt-in rate. So they see an opt-in rate over 50%. They're excited. They're stoked. But they have no idea what's going on in the back. They don't know if they don't know the email open rates, the click rates, the cost per open, the cost per click. And these are what the back end metrics is what really matters, guys. So this is why most people fail. So there are ways that you can track this very easily. And I did put a link here. You can see the tool that I use, which I'll show you in just a moment here. And there is a case study as well on this link that you can check out. But the next thing that's important, so just these two things, tracking and split testing, guys. This is huge, right? Most of the builders out there will let you split test pages, right, at the same time. So in my builder, you can make this page and you can just click this split test here, and it will let you make another page, and it'll literally split your traffic 50-50. So it'll send 50% of your traffic to one page, 50% of the other. And you need to do that every single traffic campaign you run, especially with solo ads, guys. And you need to make one of them radically different, guys, so you can get a really good feel really quick about what that email list likes. And that's one thing that people don't do. They send one page, and it just takes a long time to test that way. Every single run, you need to be split testing and making that page better. Once you get to an opt-in rate of over 50%, then you can start with smaller variables like button colors, text colors, and formatting, right? And as you see here, this is like what a solo ad page would look like. It's very simple, guys. I got a headline here and an opt-in box. That's it. You don't need any fancy pictures, backgrounds, videos. You can add that stuff, but again, you need to split test, right? So if you like those kinds of pages that have testimonials on the opt-in page and all that, with a phone number, email, and all that stuff, that's fine. But definitely split test with a smaller, easier, simple opt-in page like this, right? Headline, maybe a sub headline. If you didn't have that, that would be okay as well. And an opt-in box, period. That's it. And split test, split test, split test, split test. This probably got me about a 57% opt-in rate right here, right? But again, at the end of the day, opt-in rate is pretty, it's non-important, right? What really matters is the back-end data. So now with the tracking here, I wanted to show you guys. So if you see here, let me see if I can move this around a bit just to show you guys the full thing here. This is how I track. There's ways you can do it, and I think it's just going to be really hard to do it without a software like this. To track it, you're going to need like pixels and all your emails and your pages, and that gets a little difficult. And also, how do you track the different traffic campaigns that you're running? You need to know which campaign is bringing you the best leads, which campaign is bringing you the most sales. And you need to do this with each and every solo ad, PPC, Google, whatever it may be, traffic source you should be tracking. See, most people will see here the front end metrics. They'll stop tracking here. They'll be like, oh, I got a 60% opt-in rate. That's awesome. I'm going to keep buying more. But what may happen is when you get to the back end, now this one right here happens to give me a good opt-in rate, but also good back-end data. 85% of his leads opened an email, at least one. 29% of his emails at least clicked one time, and you got the cost per email open, cost per email click, how much I'm making per email open and per email click, guys. And then most importantly, an ROI, right? Like, if you knew you were getting an ROI from this one guy, and like, let's call him traffic seller A, this was your stats. And then you got, let me find another one. You got stats that was like this guy right here, lower opt-in, a little bit lower email click rate, no sales. Why would you buy more traffic from this guy, right? You would keep buying from this guy because you're almost getting break even, right? If you see here, like this guy right here, I actually broke even with this guy, and I actually got positive ROI. And you know what that means? That means free leads. This guy sent me 110 clicks, and I got 70 leads, and which means these 70 leads were free for me, guys. So I get to email these leads over and over and try to make more money with them. And this data is so helpful, when it comes to paid traffic sources, guys. And this tracks the front end and the back end. So this is what I think will, help with your tracking, and your split testing will definitely help you win with solo ads, guys. So, in summary, you definitely need to be tracking the back end email as well with each campaign and each vendor, guys. So you just need to stay focused and remember that email marketing is about getting leads, and that your autoresponder is your business. I hope these tips helped you, and this will give you more details. Okay, Thanks for listening.